Over $100,000 for a 2024 F-250. And I can tell you one thing, no one's using this for a work truck. Literally, over $100,000 before tax, before title, before any of that. And the crazy thing is, I'm gonna get comments saying, I bought my first home for that price or less. And that's honestly not even too long ago in my city. You could get a house for 100. But it's just crazy, 100K for a pickup truck. And when you go to resell it, you're gonna lose your ass in resale value. Bad, and this 6.7 diesel has not been reliable. So that's why F-Series trucks, if you don't know, F-Series trucks have been down pretty dramatically since 2018, 2017. They nearly hit 1 million units, closer to 900,000, but they'll probably never hit that again. Literally, sales have just been down since then. And some say it's because of increased competition, it's because of this and that, but generally, they just got too damn expensive. Let's go up to this one real quick. Let's see how much this F-150 is. Let's see, $78,000, extra $800 for spray and bed liner. And yep, you're not getting a V8. That's the one. You're getting a 3.5 EcoBoost. And I'm gonna get comments saying, oh, the EcoBoost is amazing, this and that. But for $78,000, you would not want a V8? Matter of fact, I want a supercharged V8 when I'm spending $78,000. But I'm gonna get the comments saying, oh no, I want the EcoBoost, and I get it, it has torque, and I guess power and stuff, but give me a V8 for that price, come on. And so it's quite interesting because Ford is losing so much money on EVs, literally $5 billion this year, $4.5 billion last year, and I think they have to offset it somehow, right? I mean, they have to make money somewhere else, and these trucks, man, they just got increased. But luckily, everywhere they're going up. It's not like just Ford's prices went up. Let's go look at this F-150. And I'm probably the most biased person away from, I do not like Ford, I'm just being upfront. $58,000 for a 24 F-150 with the 2.7. Again, for $58,000, give me a V8. And Ford does the opposite of General Motors. So General Motors, in their cheap trucks, you get a turbo engine. At Ford, with their cheap trucks, you get a V8. From what I'm seeing pretty much, if you go up to like a really, really base model, which I don't see any here, it'll probably have the 5.0. But if you go up to a higher end F-150, it's gonna have an EcoBoost. It doesn't make much sense to me, but it's how they do it. I don't know, just doesn't make sense to me. But basically, sales are down because of that. Truck-wise, my opinion, just prices are just too damn high. And they got that American flag flying high, and it's kind of funny because General Motors and Ford both, I think they're really starting to eye China. If you don't know, General Motors sold 2.5 million units in China in 2023. Ford sold 600-something thousand. So Jim Farley, the CEO of Ford, just recently went to China, and it was pretty eye-opening how bad he was getting his ass whooped by General Motors over there. But I think, hey guys, we got to focus back on where we came from, you know? You're here in America, but it's just on more expensive vehicles. All the cheap vehicles go over there, and we get the $39,000 Escapes. 2024 Escape all-wheel drive Platinum for $39,000. And you're really not gonna feel nothing until you go to sell it, because man, when you go to sell this thing, it's not quite as bad as a Hornet, I'll say that, but still, man, you're gonna feel the pain. You are gonna feel it when you go to sell it. And they do have a Maverick out here, which is surprising, because normally you just can't find them on lots. They make them, they're cool, cheap, I guess, you know, they're kind of cheap, but you just can't find them on lots. And right next to it is one of those electric Mach-E Mustangs, and that's literally what they're losing, the Lightning and the Mach-E, billions of dollars. How do they do this since they have a fiduciary responsibility to return a profit? How can they sit there and just lose money on these vehicles? So literally, this thing should be 250 grand if they want to make money and sell it. 49 grand, and still no one wants to buy it. It's a 2024. It'll probably be sitting here for a long time, I imagine. I didn't check Car Edge to see, but if someone wants to check, here, I'll show you the VIN. Let's see, where is it at? Oh, let me just check up here for you guys. There you go. You guys can see everything you want. Check Car Edge, and you can see exactly how long it's been sitting here. Let's see this Maverick here, because this is their affordable truck option. Let's see. Okay, 27. Okay, 27. It's not too bad. I mean, I will say you can't really get a $27,000 truck anymore, so that's not, I'll give them props on that. But the other thing is, this is pretty rare to even find one for this price. Normally, by the time they hit the lot, they're a lot more than that. Let's check out this Ranger, too. This competes with, you know, the Tacoma, the Nissan Frontier. If you are getting a midsize truck, I would highly recommend Nissan Frontier over this because of the V6. But let's see, it's $45,000. It comes with the 2.3 EcoBoost. In my opinion, go with the Frontier because you get a naturally aspirated V6. It's just the midsize truck leader right now is a Nissan Frontier. And that's coming from someone who's not a Nissan fan. So, hey, but they still offer a naturally aspirated V6. And that's all I want. In my vehicles, I just want naturally aspirated engines that run forever. And I'm not saying all naturally aspirated engines do, but generally they can be more reliable than these turbo EcoBoost and these turbo engines. So let's look at this Explorer real quick, because at our last, we went to a Ford dealership. We haven't been to this one before, but our last Ford dealership we went to, there was a 2023 that was sitting here for literally 600 days. It was crazy. Look at that. $60,000. At least this one's a 2025. That's a lot of money though. That's a lot of money for a SUV. $60,000. You can get a lot with that. I mean, you're competing. You're not quite in the Tahoe range, but you're getting pretty damn close. So they better offer some really good rebates. And obviously that's not a base model one, so it probably does have quite a few features, but 60 grand, man, that's just too much money. So, hey, let me know what you think about Ford. What's going on with them losing billions of dollars on EVs, but they still continue to make them. With Ford's issue with F-Series trucks, not ever gonna hit what they used to probably. So F-Series trucks continue to go down. Ford continues to lose money on EVs, but they continue to produce them. Let me know what you think. Leave your comment. Have a great day and stay blessed.